Hello, internship class. This is Steve. I hope everyone is doing really well. And we have officially started week number 7 for the current session. And our last day of the session is Sunday, June 29th. So we have now come upon the time in the semester when there are some administrative matters that are becoming due. So I wanted to briefly touch on these for you, make sure you have them on your radar, and so that we can avoid having to give you an incomplete in the course. Now, I'm not saying an incomplete is bad, but sometimes in the past when I taught this course and we don't get all of the items in that I'm about to review with you, the student gets an incomplete and they're not too terribly happy about that. So let's try to avoid that, and that's the reason and purpose for this video today. So for our upcoming Sunday on June 22nd, we have 2 items that are going to be due. The first is your final project, and that can be either a Microsoft Word document, a paper, or a PowerPoint. And regardless of which option you choose, you want to make sure that you are following all of the content criteria and elements that we have listed for you, and you're following the expectations and guidelines as stated in the rubric. The final evaluation was emailed to your supervisor. You were copied on it about a week or so ago, and I'm going to put a link to the final evaluation either above or below this video for you to have access to it as well. And so that is due on next Sunday, June 22nd. And then we have 2 items due the last day of the session on Sunday, June 29th. And that's going to be your going forward discussion posts and your timesheet. So as you see here, 2 of these items, your final evaluation and timesheet, must be emailed directly to me from your supervisor. They cannot be emailed to me by you, the student. And that's for integrity purposes. So both the final evaluation and the timesheet need to be emailed directly to me at the email address that you see right here. The other 2 items here, of course, you're going to submit these, your final project and the week number 8 discussion. You will, of course, submit these just like you have throughout the session with your reflections and that. There's also something called a workplace contact log. You don't need to worry about that. I will be uploading that and submitting that on your behalf once we receive your final evaluation from your supervisor. Keep note that, or make a note rather, that my final grades are due on Tuesday, July 1st. So that doesn't give us a whole lot of turnaround time. Again, we have 2 of these items due on Sunday, June 29th. And then right away on Tuesday, the grades are due. So whatever grade is listed in the bright space for you is the grade you're going to receive. So it is important that we have all of these items in. It is your responsibility to follow up with your supervisor, communicate with them, and make sure that they're emailing me your final evaluation timesheet by the due dates that you see here. And let's make sure we end the course and the session strong with your final 2 grading or learning events for the course. As always, any questions, feel free to reach out to me through email, and hope everybody's doing well. Take care.